Well, I'm Joseph Tawadros. I play the oud and I'm a composer. I was born in Egypt, but came to Australia when I was 2 years old. But I've always been very keen with my culture and getting in touch with my Egyptian heritage. And so, playing the oud, I found that was a way of doing that. And as you can hear from my accent, I'm very Australian as well. So, I'm pretty much Australian and Egyptian. And I like to say I'm probably East and West at the same time. So, when I come out to a space like this, it really feeds my Australianness, but also it feeds the landscape which I've been brought up on and something that I really love and am inspired by. I mean, the space is affecting me, and in turn, that expects, affects your expression of how you see things. And improvisation, is composition on the fly, and so you're taking in all those moments. But I think being here already, I've slowed down a little bit, just being in the hot springs and relaxing. It's something that I don't usually do. I'm very much a city slicker. And I love the city and I love the noise and, I love being able to have options of things. And here is all, you cut away from that a little bit, and that's good. I play the oud, which is the Middle Eastern lute, and that has a very, long lineage. People say there was an ancient Egyptian prototype nefer, which then was taken by the Persians, became an instrument called the barbad, and then that was taken by the Arabs and made into the modern day oud, which went to Spain in the 9th century and spread around Europe, became the lute, and hence why you have the word lute is oud, lute. So that's where it comes from. And then that becomes the guitar. So it's a very important instrument musically, in terms of history and lineage and ancestry. I have this kind of, maybe it's a naive thought, but I think maybe why people resonate with it and why people think it's magical and why it has a magical resonance with people, I think is because it's so old that it must be in our DNA, must be tucked away somewhere in our DNA, and that's what we resonate with. So maybe these frequencies start to come out when the oud is played, and with the oud, I feel it includes a lot of people with the music that I create. So hopefully that's what will happen in the next show that's coming up, and that's definitely the goal. And I think in an inspiring place like this, I don't think we can go wrong. So environments are very much inspiring, but people are also inspiring, and the things that are happening to us in the modern day worlds are always not only inspiring, but a response to what's happening. We can always be cooped up as people in certain situations, and the world's become a little bit divisive now, which is a bit disappointing, And so it's very difficult, as just a normal, human being walking on Earth, to have an opinion that doesn't get attacked, or where you can find like-minded people. And I think this environment, you have like-minded people in terms of wellness, peace, happiness, and compassion and kindness, and that's what I think sometimes is a bit disappointing in current events with the world. So that led me to doing something which is very important for me, called the 24-hour prayer for humanity. So I thought, look, let's put myself through the ringer, not just like a little half-hour, fundraiser. I wanted to do something really like that took its physical toll on me and really feel like I was contributing. So I basically took my oud into King's College in London. They gave me the venue for a day, and I just played candle lit, and it was about people just coming in and to escape the noise. So in a way, I was creating my own wellness center for people, in this church. I wasn't talking, it was just about having the oud in this beautiful space, and for people to come in and take a break from all the noise. There's benefits from it, and it's never underestimate the power of prayer, love, kindness, compassion, and at the end of the day, humanity. Yeah, it's great to be artist in residence here at the Peninsula Hot Springs. I think it's something that I definitely needed, after being so active and moving around, just to be able to be still, or just to be sitting in, a nice little pool overlooking, the beautiful landscape. I think it's something I needed, and I think that will really inspire the music that I play tonight. And I hope, I hope other artists benefit from the same, environment that I am.